Hey there, crafty peeps. It's Rhonda from Rhonda World 365. I am back with another video to share with you. This one is for the Steampunk Chic Steampunk Industrial Journal Swap on Junk Journal Junkies, the actual Junk Journal Junkies group. It was in one of the events. And it was finish date, post date was February 27th. We received our partners on March 5th. Incidentally, that's my birthday, so that was kind of a happy little surprise. And my partner is Kathy Moore, and I'm gonna show you hers as soon as I get it. But this is the one I made for her, and so I'm gonna go over that real briefly with you. All right, here we go. So I was thinking all things junk journal. I really loved just the metallic look of steampunk and everything. So I have quite a bit of stuff, and I think you guys have seen one of my earlier ones, which is a smaller book. But this one is much larger. So it's got that 2-inch spine, and it's like what is it? I think it's like 5x8. It might be 5 1/4 by 8. But anyway, so this is one of the steampunk girls, and I kind of I Mod Podged a bunch onto this. What it was, and I'm going to turn it over and show you the back. This was actually a really beautiful bag, and it had all this beautiful, like, coppery gold writing, and it had these wonderful flamey flowers with already embellished, you know, they just looked wonderful. And I was like, I could tear that apart. That's going to be a book. I know it is. And of course, that's the things that go through my head. So that's what happened. As you can see here, Steampunk Symposium. So that is the title for this book, or something to that effect. And we've got this girl here, and then the gears and everything. I've got lace trim on the side. So now you can see it is pamphlet stitched in the back, and we got the orange flower there, and I still got the lace on both, you know, lace on the both sides, just to kind of dress that back up, because steampunk was all about the lace. Then we've got this beautiful, you know, charm clip, and I've got a bunch of charms. I got that bicycle, the crown. We've got these beaded charms and everything. And then I found this little guy, and I could not pass him up. He was too cute. So anyway, so she doesn't like it. It does unclip, and she's got that. Then the closure is quite unique to this book. It is one of, you know, what is that? That not Angora. Oh, flippin' bunnies. It's ribbon, but anyway, I'll think of it in a minute. And then I've got the gear and the little metal medallion on there. Then I've got this heart, and the heart is like a glass heart, and it's got this bronze coloring on the back of it. It's very cute. And they hang down. So this can move if she needs it to. And it's all attached to this little gear here. And so if she needs it, I'm going to show you a little closer. If she needs that to expand, she's got the option. Right now you just press down and it hooks onto this little knob. And then if you want to release it, there you go. And it opens. So on the inside, we've got this kind of, it's a glossy paper, so it's giving you a bit of a glare, so I'll try and keep it up for now. Most of the papers are not glossy. And then in here, it's a textured paper that's got this glittered textured pattern onto it. I'll do the best I can to get you to see it. Lace is behind it. Then in the front of it, we've got 3 things. And I'm, of course, not going to read you the note that I sent her, but I did send her a little note. This is a journaling card with little clocks on it. Flip it over, and it's the ATC card, so artist trading card. It tells what the book is, where it's from, what the title, Steampunk Chic, it was of the swap, things like that. And then this here is a steampunk guide. Now most of this is printed on the shimmer paper, so if it gives you a glare, I do apologize, but it is for the effect of the book. And then the back of that says this book or journal, or there's a whole bunch of things, belongs to, and I checked journal, and all she has to do is use a gel pen on that and it'll write. Now inside, this is the first page of the first signature. We've got this clock, and the hands on the clock, oops, the hands on the clock do move. That is an embellished paper clip, and behind it I've tucked a little tag. The next page is the inside, and we've got a tag, flips open with a little stamp clock. Alright, this page here is a journaling page. Life's journey has many paths. Martha Stewart punch. Down at the bottom there's a little key. Here's another, this is ledger paper. Greatness is made up of little things, stamped at the bottom. On this side, another key, because keys were big for the junk journalers, or for the, for the steampunk era. So we've got this one here is, it could be a tuck spot. It was just a fun little add-on. Now there's cute little gears in there, and the picture is sat on this, and then if it slides like that, you could journal on it. The back of it you could journal on however you want. And then that is a music sheet paper. It's actually design paper. Another tag. The back of that is stamped also. Behind this tuck spot, a mini tag into the pocket of the tuck spot. And then that tuck spot has a little picture on it that says steampunk is nostalgia for what never was, and that was George Maine. And I've embellished the whole book in these like little cogs and gears that I have for dies, and I did them all on mirror papers, all different colors. So we've got this little journaling card, and I've tucked it right up in here, and this will be the center of the signature. So I've made these pockets for the centers of the signatures. And we've got a notepad that I made. All of them are stamped exactly the same. It says, big things often have small beginnings. And there's a little key at the bottom. And there's 5 pages in that. And then this is, of course, that purchase order. And then this page here, we've got the gears up here make a little tuck spot. And in that I've tucked a picture of how, like, the machine horizontal colossia. Anyway, and it's just one of those steampunk pictures that I had gotten. It's either from a free printable, or I did at one point what was it, almost a half a year ago now, maybe a little bit more, get a printable kit from Etsy, but I can't for the life of me remember where, so I do apologize for that. But there are plenty of options out there, so if you're looking for one, Etsy is a good way to go. A lot of our fellow sisters and brothers who do these journals post their wares on there. So, but anyway, this one here is I got it out of a book, and I cut that piece out, and I made this altered tag. And then more ledger paper with the gears, and ledger paper with the gears. And down here I've added the wording, bits and pieces of life. This could be a tuck spot. You can simply tuck something into it, or it's just for moving for fun. And behind it, there's a little saying, and I've attached this little see-through glassine bead on there, and I thought he was cute, and I kind of went around him with that metallic wax that I've gone through the whole book with. The memory of well-spent life is eternal. And down here we've got a little blimp guy. Okay, so we've got, on this page, we've got one of the envelopes I've made for it. And you'll notice down here I used clock gears. You can move that, and it moves on and off of the thing. Or you can just leave it and then tuck and untuck, however is easier for you. So I created some tags, and he can just, or she can just go through the tags. You can journal on them. And then this little journaling card, which actually opens up for more journaling space, tucked right down in there. And then the back of the signature. So just pretty paper, just stuff that reminded me steampunk. Again, we've got another embellished paper clip, and it's this girl, and it says Journey. And then behind that I've tucked September. I don't know why, but I really liked that month, and for some reason that month spoke to me for steampunk. It might have been nothing more than the S, but nonetheless, I thought September seems steampunky. So then they've got tags here, a little mini tag on the back of that paper clip. Got a key up at the top, that's just embellishment. Down here, no dreamer is ever too small, no dream ever too big. Flip the page, we got the punches. Okay, this one's one of my favorite pages. I was trying to think of ways to add extra room for journaling, and I wanted this pretty saying in here. It says, the punk in steampunk is partly 19th century adventure, which was not itself conscious, crossed with 20th century characters who are self-conscious. Tim Powers. And I've got these gears in there, but then you move this little clock dial and it opens up, and I've created sort of this mini booklet, not really, but mini booklet inside a booklet. And so that is a journaling, it's a open journaling pages. And then of course the back pages for journaling as well. Flip that, and we've got another one of these altered tags, and behind that it creates a tuck spot with a lace and a girl. Let's see if I can do that. There we go. She's beautiful. I love her. And we've got this tag here. It's got the little bee. Oops. Here. A little bee stamped. More ledger paper. And this again is the center of this signature. And we've got memories and mementos. It's just a paper. It's tea-dyed and folded up, shoved up in there. Inside this one, we've just got the one little tag I was just adding for, it says Voyage. But it is like a, numbered metal-y tag. It just kind of looks steampunky to me. You can tuck something in this small spot here, and then there's one over here too. And this one does have something tucked into it. But I didn't do it on all of them in case they have stuff they want to tuck. And that was just cute. So we've got another piece of ledger paper, and then we've got this bag. Now there is room back here. If one were to want to, they can tuck stuff back here too. And the bag says, do small things with great love. And I've stamped this little bird, and he's got glasses with human eyes. And then inside we've got these little mason jars and this little ticket. So those are just fun little goodies stuffed in for fun. And the back of this page for journaling, we've got this envelope I made. Again, I've used a lot of these gears with a little dial so that you could, those are closed spots. I've got an altered playing card here, which is stamped, and it's got this silhouette cameo here and some gears. And then on this side is for journaling. We've got the unfinished maze, explore, and some more gears. And then we've got this portion here for journaling. And this was the tag that came with the bag. So what I did was I pulled that off and I inked it, stamped the little thing. I did keep the little frayed what do you call those ribbons that the tag came with, or that was on the bag as the ribbon. And then I put this girl here and I embellished her a little bit, or embossed, went over her with the wax and the stamping and everything. So so that I incorporated all the elements of the bag. It was a lot of fun. I do enjoy doing that because I think sometimes you get some of the coolest patterns you've ever seen out of those. Just yet another way you can use bags. So, gift bags, that is. Sticker here And it is popped up on, what do you call those? 3D dots. So you could tuck something under it if you wanted to. Follow your dreams, believe in yourself, and don't give up. A key at the bottom. Journaling page. Alright, so this is cards I recently got, and I really loved this butterfly, and I got 2 packs of them. And then this little hand here is from some of the washi tape that I had that I've been using, and I cut the little hand out, and so I got it pointing. It says, go find yourself, and I put some gears on the butterfly. Now, since it is a card, it flips up, and you can journal all inside that. And then behind it, I've added this little tag. It's really pretty, and I thought that made that page stand out. Back of the signature for number 2. Number 3 is got just some gears up here. You could tuck something small into under that if you like. On this side, we've got this little ribbon lay, I guess, and it's got the girl, it's got a little gentleman, and then it's got, and I know these are a little harder to see because they are quite dark. They're darker here too, because I was having a little trouble with my printer. But, I mean, when you're sitting in front of them, they're extremely visible. But they're steampunk pictures, and I went around them with embossing powder and copper embossing powder and raised them up, and then I put them on this ribbon so it just hangs down there. It can be a tuck spot or whatever you want. Just a page embellishment. Okay, over here we've got the clock, and it says, why sometimes I believe as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast. And that is just a cute little saying. Technically it's from Alice in Wonderland, but we're not going to go there. This right here is a bird cage with the gears up above. More of the ledger paper. And then behind that is an embellished paper clip, and it's got these safety pins. And down here you've got the little, here, let me see if I can get that up closer to you. We've got the little piece there, and there's gears on it. It says, adventure awaits us. And so she's like a little mermaid steampunk. Behind her is this tag, and it opens up for journaling. And of course that page has lined for journaling. On this side we've got more journaling space and a journal card. Center of this signature, tuck spot with a tag in it. Center has a little booklet. I have this embossing folder. So embossed cardstock on blue. Went around those and highlighted the gears with that metallic, it's like aged copper metallic from Art Alchemy wax. And then inside is a little journaling book. Put that back in. On this side is a little card. It's just another little photo, a little picture. Again, another envelope I made. Opens up. You can move the dial or you can just tuck. Okay, so we've got a couple of little tags, and they open like this. So we've got the tags there. And then this is a coin envelope that I have altered. And inside, I'm not going to be able to get those out right away. But I've included some extra gears for her in case she wants to play around with them. So I threw in a handful of gears. Okay, more journaling space. And the back of this page has a small tuck spot. You can tuck something right in there. Ledger paper with a stamp of this lady with the gears as hair. More journaling space. Okay, so this is one of those stickers that I said that has the 3D dots to pop it up, the leave. And I've put this little booklet up under that, like that. Again, I've got an altered tag, or excuse me, an embellished tag. And I've gone through, and there's some music sheet paper behind it. It's collage. It's got the gears, and then it's got this It's like a mechanical wing. It says, "Be a dreamer." And then behind it, I've included this tag, which is the worlds on both sides. And I embellished the edges, of course, with almost all the tags with that wax, metallic wax. That's a really cool one. It closes like this. And then this is the last page of this signature. And we've got it's just a tuck spot made with these clocks and the background thing. And so we've got a tag. I've got a folded piece of scratch paper. And let's see here. And we've got this mini tag here, which I've slid right under behind the clocks because it fits right in there. The first page of this signature has that paper clip there on this side. That's the back of the paper, of the embellished paper clip. And I've included this little mini book. And it's Steampunk Chronicles. And I put some gears on, waxed the edges. And then in the back of it, it's got gears and it says, "Push past the artificial boundaries of time to ask the real questions. What does it mean to be human? What are we going to do with all this technology? How can we create the future we want and need?" James H. Carrot. And then in here, I've just put all of these little extra pages and created my, a mini journal, if you will, and slid that right there. This is the embellished paperclip itself, and behind that is a tag. Got some washi tape up here, so we've got a top tuck spot, and it's just a bingo card journaling tag. Down here is a little stamp. Oops. And then there, we've got this one here has a little picture on it, a little clocks and cogs. And you can flip it up and journal in it, or you can tuck something behind it, however you like. This one moves, so it can move back and forth. It was a bee, and I put some gears on him. And then around the edges, I embossed with that copper. And it is a belly band, and I used some of the, you'll notice I used some of the bag for that. This is a tag that I just stuck behind it. You can fit anything you want in there. Journaling space. Now we've got this is a, it's a flower that I made, a paper flower. And I turned that into an embellished paper clip. We've got these two little tags. Inside here, we got a little mini envelope and a mason jar with a little star. Inside the mini envelope, there isn't, I don't think I put anything inside the mini envelope, but I'm going to check really quick for you. No, there's nothing in that little mini envelope, but I thought he was cutie. So I was going to add him. So he goes right in there. And then these little tags get stuck right back on here with the paper clip that holds this one shut. Over here, begin with the beginning and go till you come to the end, then stop, with another one of those little cutout hands journaling page. On this journaling page, I did include a little paper pad, but I've attached it to the page. "Believe in yourself" is the little headline. And then we've got 3 sheets, all corner punched and stamped down at the bottom with a little crown. Center of this signature with a punched card, journaling card. Inside the center is a tall journaling card I've embellished with the with these little gears, and I've corner punched that. Goes right in there. The back, you can of course put something in there. This is a postcard stamp on this page. More journaling space. This could be a tuck spot if you want it. It just says volume, let's see, what is that? L is 550 XXX 50 60 70 84 I think. I might be wrong. And a key. And then down here on this parchment paper that I have, I printed off, we all have our time machines, don't we? Those that take us back are memories, and those that carry us forward are dreams. H.G. Wells. And that kind of fit in with the theme. And this is the Unfinished Maze. And tag stamped in the back. And I've tucked, it's a tuck spot, so I just tucked this right in there. Another one of those embellished tags, shipping tags with gears. And then I've stamped this air balloon onto it. It just looked really pretty with that. And it's that texture paste. Behind that is a little receipt for journaling. More journal space. Okay, and that is a that's a wire rim corset dress shape former. Imperfection is beautiful, and that's stamped upside down. Collect moments, not things. And there is a steampunk guy here with some gears. The back of this page is, this is a gas check altered. And so there's some gears. I've stamped that hot air balloon, but there was a hot air balloon inside the book, and so I cut some of that to match, because I didn't like the top portion of it, but I've kind of put it all together. And then there's a, so it's kind of a collaged piece. This opens, let me see here. So this is a envelope I received in a swap. I'm not positive who gave it to me, but I received that in a swap. And then on here, this is, I did do embossing powder with this particular stamp. And then inside it, there's a cameo face. That's a face that comes out of that die cut with a cameo silhouette. Another pad. Oops, sorry, I've damaged it. There we go. A pad made up. Never give up. Corner punched. So that's just tucked into here, like so. Alright, let me see if I can just do this real quick. Alright, over here we've got a very glossy, shiny tag. Tucks right back there. Then this side is the embellished paper clip side. It's like a little banner. It says life's too short to wait. And then I've got these little cog glasses on here and the compass stamped onto that tag. Okay, there's little scissors with some gears on them, and I've included a little tag with that butterfly stamp right behind, because it is a tuck spot. The adventurer's first explanation takes such a dreadful time. Back here we've got Travel, Explore, Memories, Adventure. It's a washi tape with a key. Then we've got this envelope here. It says Pop, and it's like Pop Fizz. There's a whole bunch of things on it. And there's tickets. Then we've got a little scrap piece of paper tucked in there. Behind that we've got this envelope, and it has all things are possible if you believe. A little tag and a little journaling card. Slides right into there. And then this is the closure for this. It just tucks right behind that. Again, we've got a postcard stamp. And then behind that, ledger paper. Greatness is made up of little things with a little clock. Okay, it goes on. And this is a embellished playing card that I have set up as a tuck spot. Behind that, we've got a tag. And inside the tag is stamped with that vehicle. This girl, she's tucked in there, right behind, right up under that little middle tuck spot. Center of signature, of course. And in here we've got a journaling card. It says journal. It's just a piece of paper that I turned into a journaling card. And the back of it is plain. It's all inked and distressed for journaling. Steampunk Revolution. That's there's a little piece there that I've glued on with the washi tape on the ledger paper. Some gear stickers. Down here is a tuck spot / pocket. So we've got the tuck spot back there with the large journaling tag corner punched. Lace was added to these. And then this is a tag. The little tag has that butterfly there. And that goes right into the pocket with this faux tarot card, the moon. This side is another embellished tag. Ooh, sorry about that glare. Okay, so it says enjoy your journey. And it's the little doctor. He's in his own little world. And we've got this paper that was tea-dyed, and I just folded that, tuck it right up under there. The back of that bag, half circle punched. We've got some more tickets, like so. And another tag stamped at the bottom for journaling. And then, ooh, I'm going to have to wrap this up here in a few minutes. I'm sorry. We're almost done. I've got this little Ferris wheel, take a chance, as a tuck spot with the tag. More journaling. We're all mad here with the clock, another clock. This one flips open, and it's got some ledger paper on the back, and it could be a tuck spot. It is more journaling space. Journal on the back. Do more of what makes you happy. And we've got this little duck, and she's all dressed up in her feathered hat and everything. And this is the back pocket of the book. And I've created this little file folder. Inside that, I've included the squirrel card, and then a mason jar and a little mini tag. And they're just put right there. So that goes there, and it says cogs and gears. There we go. And then this is the back portion of that closure ribbon. So it is metal gears, and it's glued down so it doesn't actually move, but it's quite cool. So that is my book. I know this was a little long, but I do hope you enjoyed it. Give me some feedback. Thank you, and until next time, keep on crafting.